to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off.
Grimbaroo, what's going on, Grimbaroo? How's it going, man? Hope your day's going well. Anybody else in the chat? Welcome, welcome. All right, let me unmute these guys in Discord. Today we're flying with the Virtual USA Flying Club for their Bayport out and back event, and briefing's about to start in 1 minute. So let's tune into them. Over there in Discord, let me unmute them.
Check, check.
And we are in the beautiful Stearman 75. I think I've flown this thing one time. Super simple airplane though.
7 o'clock on the East Coast. We're going to go ahead and get rolling with the briefing. Thanks for coming in today, everybody. Welcome to Bayport out and back. Looks like we're going to have a nice attendance tonight. Appreciate all you guys being here. First things we're going to touch on right away. Real world weather, not too friendly in the New York, Long Island whole area. It's snowing at my house all day today. I'm not happy about that. I'm so tired of winter. But sim weather VFR, you're gonna have to manually set the weather VFR unless you're daring like Joshua. Joshua's a crazy man. But sim weather VFR, just put it in the remarks so ATC knows. I already talked to my NY Air TCC buddies, so they are aware of the situation. I know a bunch of us are gonna be flying VFR at a Bayport even though the weather in the world is crap. You're also gonna need to set this into daytime because there is no lighting at the Bayport aerodrome in real life. It is a dusk till dawn, or dawn till dusk airport. So daytime VFR is what you need if you want to participate tonight. Big thing is, if you haven't already, you have to watch that YouTube video, the approach and departure from Bayport Aerodrome YouTube video. If you haven't watched it, I'm not gonna hold your hand. We're not gonna play it through in this briefing, because a lot of people have seen it before. You gotta go and you gotta watch that video now. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put the link one more time in the GA chat. For those of you that, if you haven't seen it already, make sure you view it, because you need to know how to get it down here. Because I'm expecting us all to do the same thing. I'm expecting us all to do it correctly. And it is runway 36 at Bayport this evening. We're going to go and abide by the real world winds. Right now, the real world wind is 020 at 9 knots. So 36 at Bayport this evening. So make sure that it is the 36 departure and arrival that you are.
We need to figure out some better model matching for FS 2020.
Tonight.
The GA planes, man, this is...
Big thing with runway 36 arrival, there's only two call-outs you have to make. One call you have to make outbound, and that's when you're departing runway 36. That is the only call you have to make, is when you're departing runway 36. When you're arriving runway 36, you have to call when you're over the shoreline, and you have to call when you're on the base. And those are the only two calls that you have to make when you're inbound. Of course, the VATSIM Unicom frequency is 122.8, so even though real world it's 22.7, we are using VATSIM Unicom frequency 122.8 tonight. Again, be appreciated if you put Virtues Flying Club in the remarks, so that way everyone knows we're all a big happy family group, whatever you want to call this club, I guess. But definitely have the VFR flight plans filed, because if you don't file a VFR flight plan out of Bayport, you're not going to show up on the map, at least until you take
let me
off.
file
So
my flight plan real quick.
We have to set this weather manually to sim weather VFR.
Got to do that.
Please, please, please file VFR flight plans tonight. I appreciate you guys for doing that. But yeah, runway 36 talked about, again, at or below 700, or below 700 feet is the cutout. So when you're doing the departure or the arrival into Bayport, until you make the bay, until you make the Great South Bay, you have to be below 700 feet. If you go above, you're going to bust that Clash Charlie airspace. There is currently ATC online, covering the area, so if they see you bust, I'm gonna hear about it because they're gonna tell me, be like, hey, which one you got? You got some of your guys busting airspace. So at or below, below 700 feet. Do not go above 700 feet. When you're in the cutout, once you're over the bay, you're good up to 1,500 feet, unless you get clearance into the Class Charlie, in which case then you can go to any altitude. And then, of course, once you're clear of the Class Charlie, you guys know the rules at this point in terms of airspace. So I won't nag you too much.
We're right here at Bayport 2-3 November.
Like I said, New York does have some ATC
got its own little
evening, it looks like.
keyhole cutout here underneath the MacArthur islip Class Charlie.
128.12 would be covering the islip Class Charlie currently, so if you do want to pick up following from him, he might be busy though because he's got a lot of aircraft.
We'll talk about what we're doing in a second. I'll kind of reiterate what Mike is going over here in the briefing.
Good luck is all I have to say with that one. Hopefully you guys have the sceneries. The good news is that both Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and X-Plane, it's the west landing strip. They only use one of the two sides at Bayport. It's the west on both sides, so it should match up perfectly for everyone that has the correct sceneries. Does anybody have any questions about Bayport Aerodrome or the event? It's pretty good if there's 18 of us and there are no questions. You guys are welcome to start. If you have any questions between here and now, let me know. I do not need to go first. Whoever's ready can go. Enjoy Bayport. Enjoy your evening. Have fun. Don't bend any airframes.
We're going to take our time, let a lot of these guys go out first.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, so first let me go over the event. We are with Virtual USA Flying Club today. We're doing the Bayport Out and Back event. Bayport is the official home of the Virtual USA Flying Club. So this is something they do probably about once a year or so. So we're going to be flying out of Bayport and then returning back to Bayport. I had no real plan set in for today. I was just going to kind of fly around and wing it. What I'm thinking is we'll just follow the coastline out to the northeast, maybe make a stop here at Block Island, and maybe go out to Martha's Vineyard. I'm not too sure if I want to go out that far yet. The Stearman's a very slow airplane. I think this thing cruises like around 85 knots or something, so a trip from here to Martha's Vineyard is going to take an hour, then an hour back. It's cutting it kind of close. We'll see. We'll go out to Block Island, and then if we decide we want to push it further, we'll go out to Martha's Vineyard. Weather is terrible in the real world, as Mike was saying in the briefing, so IFR all over the place. We have our sim weather set to VFR, as well as daytime. So ignore all the weather here. We've got just a few clouds here in the sim. So another thing Mike was mentioning, Bayport lies underneath the Class Charlie here at Islip. Our little cutout here, as well as, our little cutout here. The Class Charlie starts at 700, extends up to 4,100. We cannot go above 700 feet, so we'll keep it at 600 as we fly out of here. It's north ops today, so we're going to be using runway 36, the north runway, so we're going to be taking off to the north, cutting a hard left turn, and then following the river that takes you, or the lakes that take you out over the water. Once we get out to this outer shelf of the Charlie starts at 1,500 feet. We'll probably keep it at 600 until we get outside of the, I don't know what you'd call it here, the key. And then we're clear to climb up a little bit. But I'm not going to take it up too high. We'll keep it nice and low so we can get some nice views of the beach. I'm thinking maybe 1,500 feet maximum, all the way up to Block Island. We'll do a full stop over there, and then we'll either head back to Bayport, or we'll head up to Martha's Vineyard first, or one of these fields out over in the Massachusetts area. So that's the plan. We are in the Stearman 75. Do a quick walk around. It's the Cannibal Queen livery. I think the guy that owns this actual airplane does rides and stuff at the air shows and stuff, so you might have seen this airplane in real life somewhere. I think it's slightly modified. This one might be a little bit faster than the regular Stearman, but by a few knots, not by much. It's also got the cowling cover, which the normal Stearman doesn't have, and also the wheel boots as well. So it's got a couple light mods to it. That's Mike taxiing out, Mr. Jet Pilot Cinnamon on Twitch. He's the guy that started the Virtual USA Flying Club. and he is an airline pilot in the real world. The scenery is done by one of our members as well. It's custom scenery. You can find it on flightsim.to if you look up Bayport 23 November. Scenery is really well done. And this airport in real life houses a lot of classic airplanes, which is why a lot of us are rocking the old school tail wheel stuff today. Rob, that's Fire Island? Which is Fire Island? Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. You mean out south of Bayport? And are you flying, Rob? Alrighty. And the Stearman, let's do a flight control check. Aileron. Elevator and rudder. Flight controls are free and correct. I hear you, Rob. Alright, I don't have a checklist for this thing, but it's pretty simple. What we're going to do, our strobe light is already in the on position. Avionics is off. We're going to want to turn our fuel on and lock it. Mixture is going to go full rich. We'll crack the throttle. And we'll prime a couple times. 1, 2, 3. Battery switch is coming on. And our mags are to both. And then we've got our starter over here on our right side. Clear prop. We're all clear. She goes. Do we not even have like oil pressure in this thing? I guess this is it here. I'm not sure what the normal range is for this airplane since it's not color coded. We'll just let her warm up here for a couple minutes. We can get the rest of those lights on and our avionics, which this thing just basically has a mode C transponder and a radio, one comm radio. That's all we've got in this thing. Let's go to 122.8. And we're squawking 1200. Okay, so you twist this to the right to put it on altitude reporting mode. I just did it through B-Pilot because I couldn't tell what these switches do.
Bayport traffic.
So this is the one.
Delta Delta lining up runway 36.
All the way to the right. 1200. This thing has smoke. Maybe we'll use that a little bit today.
Bayport traffic, Warrior 285K Whiskey, taxiing to runway 36. Bayport. Bayport traffic, November 247, Major Delta, taking off runway 36.
I just kind of wanted to see where everybody was at. Alright, let's start taxiing. Parking brake. We're all clear.
Table, altitude 3, Delta Hotel, 6 runway 36, on traffic.
I'm going to do a quick little run up right here before we get to the runway. I'm just going to throttle up, test our magnetos. Looking for the drop in RPM. Good drop, smooth, and back to both. Other side.
Bayport traffic, 38, Delta Hotel, parking runway 36. Traffic.
That's all we really need to do. Oil press, oil temp. Pull the mix out a little bit for the rest of our taxi, and then we'll bring it back in once we line up. Can't really tell who's in line, if who's just parked and who's waiting to take off over there.
Bayport traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, ready to taxi to runway 36, Bayport traffic.
I guess we're up next. Altimeter setting, we'll use iSlips. Actually, you know what, we don't have real world weather, so I'm just gonna hit our B key, which is automatically gonna set it. It's gonna set it to 2992. So this is an accurate reading. So Bayport's pretty much at sea level here. Alright, we're all set to go. All of our lights are on, just mixture, and we're off. There's no flaps in this thing. I don't even know the V speeds, I'm just gonna kind of feel it out and let her fly off the ground when she wants to. So we're going to do, after we take off, we're going to make a left turn right away before we cross the highway. Left turn to a crosswind, and then we're going to be looking for the lakes, and we're going to follow the lakes out. That's the procedure for getting out of here at Bayport. And obviously we don't want to go into the class Charlie, so we are going to stay at 600 feet. Bayport traffic, Stearman 5615 November is taking runway 36 for takeoff. Bayport. Alright, mixture full rich. Tap on the brakes.
Nearby Long Island MacArthur Airport.
Yeah, this thing is definitely a little bit faster than the regular Stearman. We're clear left.
Bayport traffic, Warrior 285 Whiskey is departing runway 36 for south. Bayport.
Alright, 600 feet. I'm going to keep this left turn going, reduce power, and the lake should be out here somewhere. Hope I didn't take it too far. Altitude 600 is good.
Bayport traffic, Skyline
the field down there.
8033 Foxtrot is taxiing runway 36, Bayport.
Supposed to just follow these little lakes all the way out.
Bayport traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, ready to depart runway 36, Bayport traffic.
Bayport traffic, Twin Commander.
Hey Rob, watching you, Slant, and JBC all at the same time. Nice. that crosswind leg was a little bit too far. If I went too far past the lakes and went into the Charlie, I'll have to go back and review that. I wasn't expecting it to happen that quick.
Bayport traffic, Skyhawk 445 Tree Echo, taking off runway 36 Bayport.
Alright, let's fly up to Block Island. Let's go out here past the Key, or Fire Island, and then we're gonna chase the coast up north. Once we're outside of the Key, we'll take it up to 1500 or so. Oh, nice. Link to a training guide, Rob? Sweet. I wonder if I've seen that. I've watched a couple old videos on YouTube on the Stearman. This was a while back, though, when I first bought the airplane. Yeah, the weather in real life does not look like this right now. This is really pretty. Weather out here is nasty right now, though, in the real world. Alright, once we are on the south side of this island here, we're free to climb. An airplane right there.
Port traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie is departing 36 Bayport. Bayport traffic, Skyline November 038 Foxtrot is lining up for 36 Bayport.
Go up to 1500.
Nearby Long Island MacArthur Airport Class Charlie airspace.
Bayport traffic, Kodiak 276 Kilo, lining up runway 36. Bayport traffic, Skyline November 8033 Foxtrot.
Looks like a lot of our guys are going out east.
Downwind Bayport.
As long as we stay on the south side of the island, we're outside of the Class Charlie, so we don't want to cross over here to our left before descending below 1500. Cool airplane. This thing is so chill too. It flies so easy.
Bayport traffic, November 1 Romeo Delta taxiing 36 Bayport.
Alright, these guys are turning up in here. I think they're going to Lufker 49 November, which I do have some custom scenery loaded up there as well. We're getting low. Let's go back up to 15. Should we just keep it at 1,000, go to Lufker.
Bayport traffic, Kodiak 276 Kilo lining up.
This little field right here, just outside of Gabreski's Class Delta. Lufker, and then Spadero right next to it. Maybe they're going to Brookhaven. Let's fly this thing a little bit. Yo, Cody, what's going on, Cody? Any flying tonight?
Nearby Long Island MacArthur Airport Class Charlie airspace.
Alright, I'm gonna stay at 1,000. Let's just head straight up to Block Island like we planned.
Super Street, Hotel, 7.5 to west, 2 pounds for northbound runway.
Last night, what did we do last night? Was last night the Idaho backcountry day? I get so confused with my days. I don't remember what I did yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday? Oh, that's right. Yesterday we did the New York special flight rules. Okay, yeah. I remember. Flight went well. Cody went smooth. No issues yesterday. Everything went as planned. No surprises.
Okay, traffic, Piper, Hotel, going up here.
It was fun. Took the Mooney out, which I haven't flown in a while. Fun airplane. Fast. Alright, in a little bit here we've got Gabreski's Class Delta. We're going to have to go outside of it or above it.
Bayport traffic, Skyhawk Gatewood, Rubio, Delta departing in 36, Bayport.
Let's climb up. Class Delta extends up to 3,600 feet AGL above the airport. So let's go to 3,000 and get above the Class Delta. Alright, we're already above the Class Delta. We're going to level off at 3,000. Just overfly the field.
Street, runway westbound 10 for the northbound runway. Traffic. Bayport traffic, Cessna November 6908, Papa departing runway 36, Bayport.
around this cloud. Here's Gabreski. This is the class Delta that we're going to overfly.
Nearby West Hampton Beach class Delta airspace.
Pulling back the mixture just a little bit. Well, let's try the smoke system real quick. Let's give that a test. Work. It works. Let's bring it all the way around. Up to that altitude, that way we don't cross into the class Delta. Stay at 3,000.
Nearby West Hampton Beach class Delta airspace.
And Brookhaven traffic.
Pretty cool. Dang, that looks so cool.
Nearby West Hampton Beach class Delta airspace.
Bayport traffic, Cessna 5 pulled up to the tank, 36, Bayport.
Alright, we're over the class Delta now. We'll keep an eye on that altitude, 3,000. Where we want to keep it.
Alberton exec, traffic 423 Charlie Lima is entering a left downwind for runway 32. Alberton exec.
That's what I was looking for, fuel gauge.
Bayport traffic, Cessna 5 pulled up to Richard 21 way 36 Bayport.
appreciate it, Rob. It's funny too, I probably have the slowest system. At least my graphics card, I'm still using a GTX 1080. And it runs FS 2020 pretty dang good, man. It didn't at first, but after the last couple of updates, it seemed to smoothen things out. Now it runs like a charm. I'm even streaming 1440p. I've actually got 3 cameras. I've got my main 1080p camera, which you guys are looking at me through. I've got my control camera back here, 720p, I think even maybe 60 FPS. I've got a second one of these in front of me for head tracking that I've been experimenting with. So I've got 3 cameras, 2 monitors. I've got a 1440p and a 1080p 60 hertz over here. I got 1440p, 165 hertz, 1080p 60 hertz. Friggin' crazy, man. On a like, what, 6-7 year old graphics card? Maybe even more now. GTX 1080 powering all that. Pretty impressive. And we flew through the New York Special Flight Rules area yesterday, right alongside New York City, and smooth, man, smooth as butter. Pretty impressive. Alright, about to cross over the other side of that delta. Then we also got another class delta at East Hampton, Hotel Tango Oscar, in about 15 miles. We're gonna have to overfly that.
Calverton exec.
That one goes up to 2,000.
423 Charlie Lima is entering short final.
We'll keep it here at 3.
Runway 32, Calverton exec.
Once we get out a little bit further east, before we land at Block Island, we'll play around with our smoke system a little bit more. Just want to get out over the water, away from everybody. We've got a couple of guys behind us, so we can't do anything too crazy right now. Try to do one of those like smoothly. Old wing wag. What's up, Compilation Kid? Are you out of the meeting? Yeah, I'm sure you are. Can't be that long.
Thomas for Pratt, 038, that's South base for 34, Thomas 2.
Actually harder for me to hear them on the radios now since we're in open canopy outside with all the engine noise. Very difficult to hear the radios. at altitude. We're coming up on East Hampton here in about 6 miles. Let's keep it at 3,000. Let's get around this cloud.
Altitude 3, south 16 will be south to the northeast. Altitude.
I've been doing very poorly lately with altitude management, hand flying. Need more practice doing it. Use the autopilot too much. I wonder if any Stearman pilots use an iPad like I do. Alright, 40 miles out. About 22 minutes. Let's have some fun. Let's go down here and buzz this boat. Stay outside of the delta.
Nearby East Hampton class Delta airspace.
Our mixture's in full rich. We're well outside of the delta there at East Hampton. This is a buddy of mine that captains this ship right here, so what we're doing is perfectly legal. We have their permission.
Contact traffic November 383 India Alpha entering downwind for runway 24. Contact traffic.
Nearby East
Somebody
Hampton
have a
Class
live
Delta
mic on Discord?
airspace.
I'm not hearing it.
That was actually pretty fun. We're outside of the Delta.
Apparently I wasn't hearing it because it was me.
That might have been the reason why.
Alright, we can stay at 1500 now. We're past all those little class Deltas. We head straight to Block Island.
Nearby East Hampton Class Delta airspace.
Alright, a lot of our guys are now in front of us.
Contact traffic, Warrior 432 Bravo at 2,500.
Should be able to see.
So far.
Directly contact. Has that traffic is right about 5 o'clock. 432 Bravo, contact.
I've got one of them in sight. Way out there.
Contact traffic November 383 India Alpha on final runway 24 for landing. Contact traffic.
Contact traffic, Twin Commander 1253 Charlie is 10 nautical to the southwest, 2,500 inbound, enter the downwind runway 24, Montauk.
A couple of you guys are landing at Montauk, which is right in front of us. About 11 miles.
Montauk traffic, get Fox Bravo November Zulu entering runway downwind, runway 24, full stop, Montauk traffic.
should go to Montauk. Right down runway 24. Alright, maybe let's do that. Let's go make a stop at Montauk. Montauk traffic. Stearman 5615 November is 8 miles to the southwest. 1,200 inbound to join a right downwind for runway 24 Montauk. Field should be somewhere right around here. We're gonna come out this way. No, we're gonna go straight in this way and join a right downwind for runway 24. Let's get down to 1,000 feet for pattern altitude. Mixture's coming in full rich. We've got all of our lights on.
Montauk traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie is on a right downwind for 24 Montauk.
Montauk traffic, Kit Fox Bravo November Zulu following the Twin Commander on a right downwind for runway 24.
Montauk traffic. Stearman 15 November is 5 miles west, 1,000. Looking to join the right downwind for 24 Montauk.
Yeah, on Montauk traffic, 4303 Bravo. About how far out are you for 24?
4303 Bravo. I am 5 miles to the east, in route for Block Island, under the umbrella.
Field should be like right here.
Montauk traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie is turning right base to final 24 Montauk.
Approach the top, to the straight, south, to the left, crossing the beach, up runway 4 stop. Right here.
I guess we'll do a full stop here. Nah, let's do a touch and go. We'll do a touch and go.
Montauk traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie, short final 24, gonna be a full stop Montauk.
Montauk traffic. Stearman 15 November is 3 miles west on the 45 to join a route right downwind for 24 Montauk. I think I've got the field in sight. This is the runway.
Contact traffic, November 383 India Alpha, taxiing to runway 24 on Alpha.
Alright, let's do a full stop.
Montauk traffic, Kit Fox Bravo November Zulu ending on right base, runway 24 from Montauk.
Alright, there's a guy on right base.
Montauk traffic, stack 4453 Echo, 5 miles to the east, planning to enter right downwind runway 24 Montauk.
Altitude, keep that 1,000 feet.
Montauk traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie, vacating 24 and taxi back on Alpha Montauk.
Montauk traffic, Stearman 15 November, right midfield downwind runway 24, full stop, Montauk.
Black Island traffic, Warrior 2852 Whiskey, 10 miles southwest inbound, full stop.
There's the guy that was on base, he's on final there, that's going to be our traffic to follow.
Fox Bravo November Zulu within a 1 mile final, runway 24, full stop.
That was him right there.
Black Island traffic, Pepper Warrior 4332 Bravo, 10 miles left inbound to land 28, Black Island 48 Bravo.
Montauk traffic, Stearman 15 November is turning right base 24, full stop, Montauk. Our final's clear. Montauk traffic, Stearman 15 November is turning final 24, full stop, Montauk. Alright, visibility in this thing's a little bit weird. It's gonna kind of either S-turn it in or come in a little bit high and then kind of dive down at it.
Montauk traffic, Kid Fox Bravo November Zulu, vacated left.
Alright, he's clear.
Montauk traffic, stack 4453 Echo, making a 45-degree entry, right down the runway 24, full stop, Montauk.
Nice. Nice three-pointer, I'll take it. Montauk traffic, Stearman 15 November is clear of runway 24, taxiing back to 24 on Alpha, Montauk.
Montauk traffic, stack 4453 Echo, we're in midfield, right downwind, runway 24, full stop, Montauk.
Gotta do this to make sure I don't hit anybody. In real life you can move your body out the side and stuff like that. Maybe that's the better way to do it. No, it's not gonna work. It's gonna have to simulate. You can either do that or go spot view.
Montauk traffic, November 383 Indy Alpha, taking off runway 24, Montauk traffic.
Black Island traffic, Warrior 2852 Whiskey, 5 miles to the south. We'll be maneuvering to join the left downwind for 28. We'll be number 2 behind the other Warrior, Black Island.
Montauk traffic, Skyhawk 4453 Echo, turning right base, runway 24, Montauk, full stop. Montauk traffic, Skyhawk 4453 Echo, turning final, runway 24, Montauk.
Pink liveries. Alright, we'll go to Block Island next. It's only about 15 miles northeast. Be a quick hop over there.
Skyek 4
We'll do a full stop taxi back at Block Island, then we'll head back to Bayport.
Around right traffic, runway 24 Montauk.
The guy going around up here.
Montauk traffic, Kit Fox, Bravo, November Zulu, taking off runway 24, Montauk traffic.
Montauk traffic, Skyek 4450 Echo, turning right crosswind, runway 24 is Montauk.
Dang! Kit Fox. Rob.
Montauk traffic, Skyek 4453 Echo, midfield right downwind, runway 24, full stop Montauk.
Montauk traffic, Twin Commander 1253 Charlie's departing runway 24 straight out. Initially, Montauk.
Alright.
Alright, we're up next, but we've got a guy on right downwind too, so we've got to be looking for him. Alright, I see him, he's turning. Actually, that might be some other traffic. The guy on the downwind. Ooh, look at that sailboat over there. I want to go check that thing out. Hey, Thomas Holmes 101, thanks for the Twitch follow, man. Welcome to the channel.
Warrior 03 Bravo, are you landing on 10 or 28?
Alright, I don't know where this guy. I guess he
Block
departed the pattern. He wasn't landing. He was on a right downwind, but it looks like he's going out east. Or he's starting his turn now. Okay, let's go. Montauk traffic, Stearman 15 November is taking runway 24 for takeoff, right downwind departure to the east, Montauk. Alright, mixture full rich. We're all clear, finals clear, and we're clear down the runway.
Traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie's 1500 climbing 2500 departing to the east, Montauk.
Make an early turn.
Montauk traffic, Skyek 4453 Echo, about a mile and a half final runway 24, full stop Montauk.
Montauk traffic, Stearman 15 November, right crosswind 24, Montauk. Montauk traffic, Stearman 15 November, right downwind, runway 24, going to be leaving the area out to the east at 1500 Montauk. Alright, let's go to Block Island. 15 miles. Jack Link, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the Twitch follow, man. I really want to buzz this
Traffic, Warrior 2852 Whiskey. Joining
note down here. Let's do it real quick. I don't see anybody.
Block Island.
It's another one of our buddies, so we have permission to do this.
Block Island traffic, Warrior 4302 Bravo, clear the after Bravo, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Warrior 2852 Whiskey.
Oh, he's got a little
turning
American
left
flag
base,
on there too.
runway 28,
Nice.
Block Island.
Cool. Perfect for the Virtual USA Flying Club event. Fly 'em high, baby.
Montauk traffic, dispatch 445.
Let's go back up.
Block Island traffic, Warrior 285 Whiskey is turning final for runway 28, full stop, Block Island. Block Island traffic, Twin Commander 1253 Charlie is 10 to the west. Inbound can enter the left downwind for runway 28, Block Island.
Alright, we're going to Block Island.
Traffic, November 5.
What are they using? Runway 28?
About 15 miles
Left down for
southwest
28
of the
is what we're
airport,
gonna do.
coming in for full stop landing on runway 8, I believe. Sorry, runway 11. Block Island traffic, Warrior 4302 Bravo.
All these guys are heading the left downwind for 28, so we'll follow suit. We'll do the same.
Block Island traffic, Kid Fox Bravo on the Zulu is 6 miles to the west inbound for a full stop landing runway 28.
I've got the island in sight right there at 12 o'clock.
Traffic, Dash 4453 Echo taking off runway 6, left down.
It's going good, Jack Link. Today we're flying with the Virtual USA Flying Club. It's their Bayport out and back event. We flew out of Bayport 2-3 November. It's a little airport tucked underneath Ice Slips Class Charlie. A little grass field. It's home to a lot of classic aircraft. So we're in the Stearman today. And we flew out of Bayport. We just made a stop at Montauk. Now we're heading to Block Island. And then after Block Island, we'll head back to Bayport. A group of about 20 of us flying today.
Commander 53 Charlie is turning a 2 miles 45 to the left downwind runway 28, Block Island.
Thomas Holmes 101, you heading to Block Island? Yes, Thomas.
Montauk traffic, Dash 445.
My name is Thomas too, by the way.
Cross lane. Correct, left cross lane, left lane.
Block Island. Let me fix this view that I screwed up. Come on. There we go.
Montauk traffic, Dash 445 Echo, left downwind departure, or left downwind departure.
We're 10 miles out.
Commander 53 Charlie
Make my
is
first
on
call.
left downwind runway 28, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Stearman 5615 November is 10 miles to the west at 1000. Going to be joining the left downwind for runway 28, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, November 383 India Alpha, turning base for runway 28 for landing, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Kid Fox, Bravo, November Zulu, and the left downwind from runway 28, full stop.
Oh, that's you? Awesome, man. Yeah, it was a Kid Fox that was in front of me. I saw you take off over at Montauk as well. I was right behind you. I think it was 2 airplanes behind you at Montauk.
Block Island, November 383 India Alpha, final runway 28 for full stop, Block Island.
I saw that, Thomas. That was nice. Except you're showing up as like a twin. You look like a Baron in my sim. A tailwheel Baron. But yeah, man, I saw you get up off the ground in like 20, 30 feet. 20, 30 feet? Sounds about right. Maybe 20 yards.
Block Island traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie, turning left base for 28. It's going to be a full stop landing, Block Island.
We just had a dual engine failure.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yikes.
At least I was over the beach.
There you go. It's a good place to put her down.
They have more than 2 engines? Warrior 4303 Bravo, a little short, 28, traffic.
Was that you down there? I saw somebody landing. I guess it must have been about 5 miles to the west of you.
Alright, so the airport is on the right side of that lake. I can kind of already see some of the lights out there.
About a 3-mile final for 28, full stop, Block Island.
Which beach did you land on? The Fire Island or the
traffic,
Bay Shore?
5695 Foxtrot is 5 miles southwest of Richmond.
I was about to make the turn in.
Full stop landing, runway 1.
Mike, I'm not too far behind.
Block Island traffic, Stearman 15 November is 5 miles west, 1000 to join a left down for 28, Block Island.
I seriously have no clue what happened.
I 152 is not very
Fox M Gaming, what's going on, man? It's that high quality model matching again. They need to do something about that already, man.
I have plenty.
Alright, you guys have yourself a good night, Mike.
Block Island traffic, Kid Fox, Bravo, November Zulu, entering a right base runway 28. Block Island.
It's funny too, because I put in V-Pilot, I put my default aircraft for this specific event. I set it to, I think it was a Cub or something. And still, everybody's showing up as like some wonky twin engine.
So I had both engines on one tank apparently.
I'll do it.
Both of them on the left main. I thought I had the right on the right main, but I guess not.
So I think this is the field here, and the runway runs from east to west. Going that way along my mouse.
Block Island traffic, Kid Fox, Bravo, November Zulu, approximately 3 miles final runway 28.
Hey, Thomas!
Yeah, I did that the same thing.
Some traffic, Kid Fox, 5695 Foxtrot is 2-mile final runway 1.
Montauk traffic, November 6298, off of 5 miles to the west, and we'll be entering a left downwind runway 6, Montauk.
Block Island traffic, Stearman 15 November is joining the left downwind for 28, full stop, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie is clear of the active, Block Island.
Roger, Kip Box Bravo November Zulu, 1 mile final, runway 28, Block Island.
Altitude. Got the guy on final in sight. Picture's full rich. Power's coming back. We're clear left. Block Island traffic, Stearman 15 November, turning left base, 28, full stop, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Cover Warrior 4302 Bravo, wind short 28, traffic in sight of the power Bravo, Block Island.
I couldn't hear him. Did I cut somebody off? Hope not. Block Island traffic, Stearman 15 November, final 28, full stop, Block Island. Alright, only got 2,500 feet of runway here. Let's dial in our speed. 60, 65. Probably best to come in high in this thing and then forward slip it so you can see. Instead of doing this porpoising action that I'm doing now. Alright, we're over the threshold.
Traffic,
Ooh, another beauty.
Block Island traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie, taxi in 28, Block Island. Block Island traffic, Diamond 40, taxiing to runway 28, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Pepper Warrior 4302 Bravo, departing 28 straight out to the left. 4302 Bravo, Block Island.
Block Island traffic, Stearman 15 November, clear of the active Block Island. Clear left, clear right. Oh wait, are these guys? Okay, I see. Let me not jump in front of them. Alright, let's lead the mix back out for taxi. Everything else will stay the same. Can't tell if this guy's just hanging out here or if he's waiting.
Montauk traffic, Logan, November 6908, Papa.
Alright, I'm just gonna go in front of him.
Downwind, runway 6, Montauk.
Three 6 at Bayport.
Stay firm.
Yep.
Alright, let's go back to Bayport.
Block Island traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie is departing 28, southwest bound, Block Island.
If after we get to Bayport, maybe we'll do another. There's no closed traffic at Bayport,
Block
but
Island
we could fly
traffic,
back out and
Diamond
fly back in
40,
again.
Holding short runway 28 for takeoff.
Yeah, at least the scenery I have has kind of grass taxiways, which is kind of cool. I've never seen that before.
Probably gonna take us close to an hour to get back to Bayport and the Stearman. She's slow. Why is it not giving me them?
Block Island traffic, Diamond 40 lining up runway 28 for takeoff. Block Island check.
Let's see, we're westbound, so evens. We'll go up to, let's go up to 4,500 for this one. Get us well above all the class deltas along the way.
Block Island traffic, Diamond 40 taking off runway 28, Block Island traffic.
At least he's showing up as a diamond.
Contact traffic.
Oh, Rohype, another workout done, another 7 years off of my life. What's up, Rohype? At least it didn't show up as an A320, yes. VATSIM gaming. Close enough, right? Thomas Holmes, changed my VATSIM model, should be a Cub now, mate.
Southwest, we'll be making a 45 entry for the left downwind for runway 28, touch and go. 5 miles from.
Oh my god.
Block Island traffic, Fox Bravo.
Hey, Tailstrike says VATSIM gaming.
Taking off from way 28.
Bro, hey, hope your day is swell. It's not bad. Pretty good, I guess. Dang, I think gets up and goes. Alright, let's go. Block Island traffic, Stearman 5615 November is taking off runway 28, left turn out to the southwest, Block Island. I'm gonna go down here and use every bit of runway. Nobody behind us, nobody coming in.
That was a fun flight, thank you.
Contact traffic, November 16 aircraft, clear runway 6. Contact.
Alright, mixture full rich. Heels to the floor, here we go. Rotate.
Block Island traffic, the airport to Echo 4 miles south traffic.
Fox 105 Fox stop taking off and Block Island.
Ooh, there's that diamond. See if we can keep up with them. lost an engine. Turning back. Oh my god! Probably fuel, because I don't think I was looking at that. Alright, best glide in this thing. I don't know, 60, 65? So we might not make the field. That field off to our right looks pretty good too. I'm not going to try to stretch it, we're going to this one. That nose down. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. We're landing in somebody's front yard. And into a tree.
Block Island, Kodiak 4787 Echo, turning base 28, touch and go. Block Island.
Woo! I don't know, what do you guys think? Did we survive or we died? We came pretty close to that friggin' tree. It's hard to tell in cockpit view if you hit it or not. Definitely landed in somebody's yard. RIP says Foxim Gaming. Oh man. Let me see, was it fuel? I bet it was fuel. I forgot to top her off before we left. We left 2-3 November with like half tanks in this thing, and I don't think it has that much range.
Traffic. Fox,
Thomas says not bad at all.
Foxtrot clear runway.
Mike, this is Chad. Great time. Thank
I'll turn around, rescue you, says Thomas. Nice, come pick me up, man.
Thanks for coming in today. Have a great rest of your evening.
I wish I was able to start. I wish they had a better replay system where we can go back and watch it without having to. You have to hit a record button to do replays. I would like to see if I clipped that tree or not. Yeah, the field that I was aiming for was on the other side of this road. This is the one that I was trying to land at. Oh man. Should be a highlight, says Foxim Gaming. I don't think we hit that tree. I think we came pretty close, but I really don't think we hit it. Alright, let's I'm gonna load back up at Block Island, and then we'll try this leg home again. That, or we can do an off airport takeoff here somewhere. We've got to get fuel. Send them the bill for mowing the yard. Yes, Foxim Gaming.
Block Island traffic, Kodiak 4787 Echo, departing to the south.
Alright, let's get this thing out of here. Our buddy's bringing us some fuel now. Wait, is that... You could hear the engine sounds of it cooling off, the ticking noises? That's pretty cool. Alright, fuel. Everything's still on? Okay, we might have killed our battery too. I should have shut everything off. Alright, we're just gonna fire up just like that. Mixture full rich. Let's go. Oil pressure. Good night, Rob. Have a good night, man. Get some rest. Yeah, it's gonna be close to an hour ride back to 2-3 November. Alright, mixture's leaned so we can find a spot to take off from. Lights, everything's staying on. Let's go. Thanks for letting me use your yard.
Have a good night, Joshua.
May have to cross the road here. Let's look both ways. Actually, will this road be a better option? Oh, wait, stop. Alright, I'm gonna use the road, man. Let's go down this way. Alright, everybody strapped in, mixture full rich. Stay on the brakes till we throttle up. Treat it like a short field. Alright, power set, engine's green, let's go. Thomas Holmes with the 300 biddies, appreciate it, man. We're out of here. Oh, the memories. I'll never forget Block Island. Alright, back to 2-3 November, and we'll harass a couple more boats on the way if we can find some. Like this one over here. Coffee on me while you're stranded in Block Island, says Thomas. I appreciate it, man. I love my coffee. Bro hype. Oh man. FAA poster child tonight, yep. These are my buddies down here. I have their permission to do a low pass. Oh shit, hold on a second. I might have to... Shit. Hold on guys, I may have to pause here in a second. I've got to go do something. I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I can keep her trimmed up. I'll be right back.
Lockdown traffic for the X4787 Echo, find the field southwestbound 4,500.
like she wants to go back to Block Island. Oh, where'd that boat go? VATSIM Gaming, I didn't know those old biplanes had autopilot. Old school autopilot. It's called Trim. Alright, where are we at? Somewhere out over the ocean. I lost my freighter boat that I wanted to buzz. Oh, it's over there. You know what? We're gonna have to skip that one. We're gonna take too much time. Let's keep moving on. Right into the sun. Alright, let's go up to, I don't know, 1,000. I didn't go to the bathroom, right? Alright, I see a couple boats out there. Alright, there's Montauk over there. We're just gonna chase the coastline like we did on our way out east. We're gonna do the same thing going back west. Oh, that's a cool screenshot right there. The classic biplane, the sunset, the silhouette. Alright, here's our first victim over here. We're gonna go buzz that guy.
Contact traffic, Logan, November 16, 908, Papa departing runway 6, west downwind departure. Montauk traffic.
There's a guy departing at Montauk. Sounded like John. Montauk is right here. Can't believe I ran out of fuel, man. I'm gonna beat myself up for that one. Off stream. Get our smoke on.
Contact traffic, Logan, River 6908 Papa, Middlewest downwind and departing the area to the west. The last call, Montauk.
Exactly, Rohype 3 thinks a pilot can never have enough of fuel, runway, and altitude. See you. Oh, look at the smoke trail. Pretty cool. Do one more. We're gonna run out of fuel again before we get back to Bayport. We got East Hamptons, class Delta, that we've got to avoid, either go over it or around it, and then we've also got Gabreski.
Airport traffic. Warrior is doing 285 whiskey, passing to runway 28 for departure. Block Island, correction, not Bayport. Block Island traffic. Warrior 5 to whiskey, back taxi to Union Street. Block Island. Block Island traffic. Warrior 3 to whiskey, go ahead and take off. Straight out departure. 2005 up to Block Island.
About 6 miles away from East Hampton's class Delta. Got over the water a little bit. Okay, look at UA Academy and see if it fits you. I'll take a look real hype. Write it down. Dang, see, that's what I've been looking for, Rohype. I thought AA had offered a similar program, but they would just want to give you a high-interest loan, which I'm not willing to do. But yeah, man, I'm after something like that, which you just put there in the chat. I'll take a look. Thanks for that, Rohype. Appreciate it, man. Matt B, thanks for the Twitch follow, man. Welcome aboard. Alright, I'll take a look at it tonight, Rohype. Alright, staying outside of East Hampton's Class Delta. Where's that boat that we buzzed on the way up? He's still out here? I think it was a little bit further up. Yep, we are on VATSIM, Matt B. We're heading back to Bayport now. It's going to take us a bit to get there. About 25 minutes from where we're at. Hard to tell if those are clouds or reflections. I think they're just reflections off the water. The sun's not helping either. Yep, that's right. Matt B. Flying with the club tonight. I think a lot of them are done already. Or have made it back to Bayport. There's a couple of us still in the air. It's gotten pretty quiet though. There's probably a few of the guys still over there at Bayport. But we had a pretty interesting day today. We flew out of Bayport, which is always fun. We made our first stop at Montauk. We did a full stop taxi back there. Then we went to Blanc Island, did a full stop taxi back, and then on takeoff, or shortly after takeoff there at Blanc Island, we ran out of fuel and had to land off field in somebody's backyard. So that was fun. We were able to have somebody bring us some fuel, and then we took off.
Call 911, you idiot.
Using a road. And here we are on our way back to Bayport, 23 November. Alright, start turning back in. Clear right.
Don't say anything to the person that's hot micing on the Unicom. It's just gonna hurt.
Is there any supervisors here to kick this asshole out?
Yeah, so the voices you just heard there on Discord, that's the
Give me your
Virtual USA
address,
Flight.
I'm coming to help. I'll shove my dick up your ass if you're happy. Yo.
That's none of our guys on the radio. We're bad sometimes, but we're not that bad.
Y'all good? I'm making 4 such heavy timing pleasurable sheet.
Help me, please.
Keeping an eye on that fuel now. I'm paranoid.
Can somebody help? Someone's stalking me. I need help. I need help.
Oh God. Matt B, won't be good if no more fuel right now. Yeah, it would not be good. be in for a hell of a swim. That's if we can fight off the sharks. It's a good thing we didn't make it too far off the island before we lost our engine the first time.
No.
Why?
Nearby East Hampton class Delta.
I'm denying you. That's why.
November 3831 Alpha. Requesting to help. Our airplane is currently failing. We have no engine. Engine has split. We're above all these clouds and we are in student pilot. Requesting help. Help. Many.
Oh god, I hope this guy...
I'd recommend pulling a Trent follower. The one guy who jumped out of the airplane, I would follow his lead.
Trevor Jacob. Hope somebody reports this guy, to be honest.
Sir.
How do I do that?
Okay, so you're going to want to open the side door. It's to your left, most likely. Or it could be to your right. You're going to want to pull the handle like a car door, and then you're just going to jump out.
As long as it's not any of us that's
I have no legs.
let it be.
I can't do that.
Not much you can do about it.
Sure. Are you ready? My call sign is November 3. My call sign is November 383 India Alpha. That's the call sign. Say again. Say again.
Alright, 383 India Alpha, looks like you've actually got a shoreline below you.
So 23
Make sure
November's
there's nobody on the beach and
got
I
its own
recommend landing there.
little keyhole cutout here underneath the Class Charlie at Islip.
Are you sure? I don't want to kill anyone.
Class Charlie starts at
As
700
long
feet.
as there's nobody on the beach, which there shouldn't be, it's pretty thunderstormy, then you should be fine.
So we're going to fly at 600 feet when we enter that part of the Charlie. This outer shelf starts at 15. I'm actually going to descend down to 600 before we cut into that outer shelf. We're going to fly north. And then we're going to be looking for, I think it's a school, it should be on our right.
Disconnect by yourself or we'll be spanning.
And then once we pass the school, we're going to turn a right over the road, and that's going to put us on a left base for runway 36. That's the procedure to fly into Bayport during North Ops. That's what we're going to do. I think it's a river that you look for first, the same lakes that we followed on our way out. We're going to be on the east side of that river. We're going to see the school on our right. Once we pass the school, there's a road just north of the school. That's our reference point for our left base into 36. We're getting kind of low right now, aren't we? 500 feet. Might as well stay down here all the way. Get a little bit further off the beach. I don't know what's going on, Matt B. I don't run into those guys too often, so. I don't find that many trolls on VATSIM. Good thing. But yeah, if somebody could find out who that is and say something. Try to keep the network clean. Alright, we're coming up now on Gabreski's class Delta, so we're going to go around it as well. Yeah, we're just going to stay at 500 the rest of the way.
traffic. Bayport traffic, confirmation for the Delta left station.
Is somebody landing at Bayport now? So we're going to take us about another 16 minutes to get there. Dump the blue ice on the beach. Could have. We'll do it when we come back in after we get around this Class D. I'm thinking about hitting up some of these boats too in front of us. That guy looks. Looks like our next victim. Dude looks too content floating there, rock his world.
Bayport traffic, number 2 for runway 26 landing. Bayport traffic.
He's like the perfect ground reference right now to keep us outside of this delta too, so we're gonna use him.
Bayport traffic, get Fox Bravo on the dealing with control line.
One more pass. Nope, not bad. If that's realistic, the smoke I think comes with the DC designed Stearman. Alright, guy, I'll leave you alone.
Nearby West Hampton Beach Class Delta airspace.
Oh, that boat? I do have a boat mod. It's off flightsim.to. I think, I don't know, it's called like AI ships or something like that. Ship mod. Still outside of the Delta.
Bayport traffic.
Yes, it's that one. Matt B, it's pretty big.
Southeast of the airport, over Fire Island, coming into land 36.
Bayport traffic, Fox Bravo on the dealing.
Let's keep it at 7. dude, that scares me every time. JPC, thanks for the raid, man. Coming in hot, 5 viewers. Appreciate you, JPC. But every time I hear that noise, I think there's a problem with the airplane or something. Holy. Welcome, guys. We're heading back to Bayport now. We're just south of Gabreski, staying outside of the Class D.
More guys, and we're all here.
We should be back to Bayport in about 12 minutes. Chugging along in the Stearman.
I'm still way far away. I stopped here at my stop, so.
Oh, my bad. 3-1.
That's right over top of the level yourself, and then that's the much worse.
Alright.
Clear out right. Start turning back in. Get closer to the shoreline.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of you guys still in that.
It's been an interesting day for us today, for those of you who just entered the chat. So we took off from Bayport, obviously, which is always fun. We chased the coast up out west, or correction, east. We made a full stop, taxi back at Montauk. Then we did a full stop, taxi back at Block Island. Then on takeoff, shortly after takeoff over there at Block Island, we lost the engine. Yeah, we ran out of fuel. So we had to do an off-airport landing. We ended up landing in somebody's backyard. I think we survived. You can go back and check that out and judge for yourself. We came pretty close to a tree, but I think we made it out. So we had to call a buddy to bring us some fuel, and then we took off from that person's backyard. Actually, we used the road and got back in the air, and now we're heading back home to 2-3 November. Dub Aviator, yep, yikes. Exactly. Eric Flight, what's up, Eric Flight? Bro Hype, is that fuel looking a bit sparse? Yeah, we're good now. Yeah, I'll admit I did not check the fuel before we left. I realized I hadn't done it mid-flight, but I didn't think we'd run out before getting to Block Island. Well, we didn't. We made it to Block Island, but then shortly after takeoff, we lost it. Oh, man. All right, we are close to Bayport.
Did you want us to put our tail numbers?
So we've got to keep it below 700. I'm gonna bring it down to 6.
Bayport traffic. Welcome, November 16.
Nothing much, Eric Flight. Did you fly tonight, Eric?
Over the,
I don't think I heard you on the radios today.
And we'll call shoreline for runway 36. Bayport traffic.
Son had basketball, gotcha, man. Wife had chorus. How's I was just gonna ask you.
Check out that.
I was gonna ask you how the 4K setup is going. Waiting for my 3090 to come tomorrow so I can do 4K comfortably. Sweet, man. Should be sick. All right, 600 feet. Mixture's full rich, all of our lights are on.
People traffic, Kit Box 905, Foxtrot clear, runway 36.
The fields that are about 12 miles that are 1 o'clock out this way somewhere. Sun got a 1080 monitor out of the deal, sweet. Stream looks good on your 4K monitor though, awesome. Eric Flight, Rob was telling me my stream quality looked really nice earlier today too. I'm gaming in 1440p, I think I'm streaming in 1442. And I'm still running an old GTX 1080. We were talking about this when we left Bayport. I've got a GTX 1080 powering or running 3 cameras and 2 monitors. One 1440p 165Hz monitor and one 1080p 60Hz monitor. And still runs the sim pretty dang smooth. I'm not mad at that at all. I don't have to splurge thousands for a new card just yet. Pretty nice. Streaming at the same time. Pretty incredible what this sim can do. Like the level of graphics and the scenery and still run super smooth on a 7-year-old card. Dub Aviator, the 1080 is still a beast. It is, man. Eric Flight says, I think this is the first sim to actually work well on a variety of cards. Usually you always have to upgrade. Yeah, that's right. That's been my past experience in the simulators as well, man. You always need top-notch gear to run the sims. This thing...
Bayport traffic, November 1698, pop is over the way outside shoreline, firmly 36.
The beginning it was rough with the stuttering. I used to get frame drops like on final and stuff, but they ironed out those issues in the last 2 updates and it's been smooth. No complaints at all from me. I'm super happy chugging along with my 1080. Sim looks great. Don't need the 3090. Yes, I wouldn't go 3090. That's too much for me, Bat B. I'm thinking 3080, but at retail. I'll wait in line at Best Buy for an $800 3080. I'll stick with the 1080 for now, man. I'm in no hurry.
Yeah, unfortunately, it won't be your last time. That happens.
Yeah, sim looks good. Runs smooth.
Logan, November 1698, Papa, left base, runway 36.
Running most settings, medium to high.
I have a feeling he was probably watching one of our streams and cherry-picked the right time to do it, unfortunately. He also cherry-picked a call sign that was a club member's. Obviously, it wasn't the club member doing it.
Yeah, it was a first for me, and it definitely...
We're going to be making our turn in pretty soon here.
But, the less attention you get, the better it is for us right now.
Outer shelf of the Charlie starts at 1500. We're good at 600. We're good all the way in at 600. Like I said, the Class Charlie over Bayport starts at 7. So you're 5 miles southeast. Bayport traffic, Stearman 5615 November is 5 miles southeast at 600 inbound for 36, and we'll call over the shoreline, Bayport. We're clear right. Seatbelts on, all of our lights are on, mixture's full rich.
Bayport traffic, November 16, area pop is clear, runway 26, Bayport.
Alright, so we're going to be looking for the lakes again. We're going to fly just east of the lakes, past the school on our right, and then we're going to join a left base for 3-6 over the road just past the school. If we do it right, that is. I don't know what I'd do without Garmin Pilot, my GPS. Eric Flights, I paid a little under retail. Good, man. Found a good deal on it then. Sweet. What approach speed for the Spearman? For the Stearman, I've been using like 65-ish miles an hour. Or is that knots down there? 65 knots? I don't know what it is officially, Dub Aviator. I've been flying it by feel. I've been coming in a little bit hotter though. I'm usually about 70 knots over the numbers or so. I think this is the school right here. So we're going to be looking for the lakes just west of there. Altitude looks good. We're getting a little bit low though. Let's keep it at 600.
Nearby Long Island MacArthur Airport Class Charlie airspace. Nearby Long Island MacArthur Airport Class Charlie airspace.
Bayport traffic, Stearman 15 November is over the shoreline, inbound for 3-6, Bayport. That's definitely the school right there at our 1 o'clock. I've got the field in sight. Field is right here. We're going to join a left base over the road that crosses this way. Bayport traffic, Stearman 15 November, left base 3-6, Bayport. Oh, that's how we do it, baby.
Looked good, Tommy.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Go park next to the boys. I'll pull the mix out for taxi. Bayport traffic, Stearman 15 numbers, clear of the runway, Bayport.
Bayport traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor's over the shoreline, 36 Bayport.
Alright, let's watch Rob come in for a landing. I'm gonna keep the engine running for the radios. Set our parking brake. Let's get our drone out. There's the brake. Ooh, dang, that's a pretty sick view of the Stearman.
Bayport traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor's right, correction, left base to runway 36, Bayport.
There he is, I see him out there. That was a great landing for sure, says Matt B. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Matt. Beautiful, says Dub Aviator. I give you a 9.6 out of 10, says Matt B. I'll take it, man. I appreciate you guys. On VATSIM, it looks like a big pile up. Nice, nice.
Bayport traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor, clear 36 Bayport.
I think that's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. Tomorrow is what, Thursday? I think TPC has their TPC flying Thursday tomorrow. Yep, that's right, featuring Teterboro Airport. So to continue the New York trend this week, we've been flying in the New York area all week long. We're going to do it again tomorrow. We'll be flying into Teterboro Airport. Not sure what I'm going to fly yet, or where from. I'll figure that out tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be streaming. That's midnight Zulu. If you're not from the East Coast. Ooh, nice. JPC says he'll be the 10 to 11 p.m. shift at Teterboro tomorrow. 10 and 11. All right, I'll try to get in there late. Matt B, if I run out cartel one day, I'll hire you all. Alright, let's shut down the Stearman.
Bayport traffic, Warrior 285K Whiskey is 10 miles east of Bayport.
Did he lose his parking brake there? Alright, so lights are coming off. Avionics off. We'll just pull the mix out. rest of the switches, battery, mags, turn our fuel off, or release the lock, turn it off. Everything's pulled out, parking brake is set.
Hey, thanks for the event, Mike. Good one again, as always.
I'll see you guys. Matt B, thanks for dropping in, man. Thanks for the follow. Fox Sim Gaming, good seeing you. Thanks for the stream. It's been fun. Hey, it's been fun having you guys. Thank you for joining me. JPC, have a good night. Eric, Dub Aviator, the rest of you guys. Anybody else watching, just quiet in the chat. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take it easy. I'll send you off to another channel now. We'll find somebody to raid. So stand by one, and I'll send you guys off. Have a good one. See you.